This is for a debate on debate.org. The resolution is God does not exist. I will be arguing con, meaning that I will be arguing God does exist. Now, in order for maximum clarification, I'm going to review my opponent's arguments, debunk them, then present my own arguments as to why God is real. Now, before I actually do this, I need to provide some clarification. The burden of proof is on my opponent to prove God does not exist. If I can prove that my opponent is wrong, I can win this debate. I do not necessarily have to prove that God is real to win this debate. That said, I'm going to go to my opponent's argument. His main argument is that there is no empirical evidence. And honestly, I'm not going to deny this. There's a reason for that, which I will cover later on, but it's honestly true. There is no empirical evidence for God. His conclusion is that God does not exist in the physical form. And you know what? I disagree with that, but for the sake of today's debate, I can concede this partially to my opponent. Because the ground that I'm going to argue is going to be different. Now, my opponent has given me the opportunity. He has made this debate very convenient by offering only one argument and making it very brief. So I will give my opponent the same grace. I'm going to offer simply one argument. The lack of evidence is not evidence. While we do not have evidence that God exists, that's absolutely true. That's not evidence. That's not knowing beyond the shadow of a doubt that he does not exist. Many people allow this belief to come down to faith and just to believe that he exists because of whatever various religion doctrine they adhere to, or perhaps they recognize something or someone as their God, or they hold something as their God. Or they may even hold themselves as their God, and they may see that I am this great person, and so I'm going to look to myself and I am God. And that's what they believe. So, in all reality, not only is lack of evidence not evidence, but perception of what someone's going to hold to as their God is going to be very variable across the board, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a physical, corporeal being, but it's just whatever you hold as God. Therefore, I have completely debunked my opponent's argument, and I have proven that God exists. Thank you.